Michael David Riggs here with you, and I just want to talk about some riches from Psalm 93, verses 13 and 14. I've been blessed by this psalm so many times. That was revisited by Holy Spirit again yesterday as I was reading it. And there's a passage this is where David said, "I shall be anointed with fresh oil," and that has been a transformational message in my life in the past, but that's for another video. On down, it says, "Those that are planted in the house of the Lord shall still bring forth fruit in old age. They shall be fat and flourishing." Now, the word fat doesn't have to mean fat. I'm trying to get away from being fat. Desperately trying to get away from being fat. But it means to live in abundance. It's the Hebrew word dashon, and it means to be rich, abundant, extremely blessed. It's like the Psalm 23 concept of our cup overflowing. I guess is what it would be like. And those that be planted in the house of the Lord shall still bring forth fruit in old age. Now, I'm on the downward slope towards 70, so I like that. But this morning I was thinking about my dad. He's 92, and he's still bearing fruit for God. I mean, he's reliving it and enjoying it. He gets to experience the observing those that answer the call to preach in his long ministry of pastoring. He gets to do that. He gets to experience the many people he's had converted to Jesus in his ministry. And now his grandchildren and his great-grandchildren, 3 sons, but lots of grandchildren and now lots of great-grandchildren. And he's just enjoying the fruit of being planted in the house of the Lord. What's that mean? That means that your life is just fixed on living in the presence of God and seeking, pursuing, doing His will. There is a blessedness to living life in God that you cannot compare to anything else on earth. And it doesn't go away. It follows you your lifetime, and then it follows you to the grave. I hope you know Jesus. And I hope you're pursuing His heart and His plan for your life, the will of God for your life, because that is the life that produces riches and that produces satisfaction, that produces an abundance of joy. And I'm not talking about wealth tangibly like monetary wealth. It could include that, but I'm talking about just the things that result in a full, productive life. Wow. I wish that for you. I pray that for you. I hope that for you. Anchor yourself in the house of the Lord, in the plans of God, in the pursuit of His presence day by day. Not a building. That's not what it's talking about. In the Old Testament times, yes, because that was where the Ark of the Covenant dwelt, where the presence of God was recognizably evident in the Old Testament times. But for us as believers in Jesus under the new covenant, it would be walking in the Spirit and communing daily with the Spirit of God that resides in us. Pursuing and living our life in the Spirit. Wow. I hope that for you. I pray that for you. And you'll look back on life someday and rejoice because you were planted in the house of the Lord and you're still bringing forth fruit in old age. And you're fat. Hopefully not literally, unless that's what you want to be. But you're prosperous in God, in joy, in fulfillment, in knowing that you've pursued the purpose for your creation. Shalom to you. I love you. God bless you.